Hello, hello. Hi. Well, community night. Yeah, feel free to join. I'm putting the lobby name in the chat. So, please. Yeah, there was some internet trouble I had earlier though, so, if the stream suddenly ends, uh, that would be why. Oh, what is this? I guess that bot decided to be a lot faster this time. The bot in the one community is not a bad bot. It's like an actual just... I'm not gonna try to explain. But yeah, feel free to come hang out if you have Atlyss. Let me just try to find... Sorry if the gameplay is boring for a bit here. You can't really do much if there's no one in the lobby. Sorry. Oh yeah, that's a thing. You know, maybe I should try. Just a sec. I'm gonna try doing something different. Oh yeah, and everything's all zoomed out for some reason. Yeah, I'm gonna try doing this. Maybe I'll actually be able to do it on stream. I mean, that's what happened with several of the boss fights in Undertale, and well, I was never able to do them prior to the stream playthrough, but I suddenly found myself able to on stream. Well, that didn't work. Nor did that. Oops. Ugh. That rope is one of the hardest parts. Like, I swear to Arceus. Ah! Could I, wait, please just wall jump? This would be so much easier if I had access to 90-degree wall jumps. There was apparently a glitch you could do that would allow you to fly. But it apparently got patched. So yeah, no easy way out for me. Oh well. We. How about no? This is so much fun. Winning. Ah, cow. Cry. This place is so annoying. And I'm playing with this probably the best class for this. Atlyss, damn it. Sorry if I end up being a bit silent here. Focus. Arg! Fluffin' rope. Also, this music is really repetitive. And it's, not exactly the best song I've ever heard. Putting it lightly. Oh. Oh, thank Atlyss, they have checkpoints. That is a massive spike trap. Oh dear, what in... the name of Atlyss? I see a checkpoint up there. Wow! Where am I? I am curious if these checkpoints remain if you leave the area, if they remain active. Ow. I'm going to die. Despite how tough this section looks, it's actually not all that tough. As long as you don't have your mouse shaking all over the place. And don't try to rush it. Ow. Now if we have to platform across blocks this size, the size of say this corner, that would be atrocious. But at least this far down we don't have to. Oh, that's just rude. Ow. That's just plain rude. Hey, at least I didn't fall too far this time. Those are some big ass spikes. Oh dear lord. Arceus, help me. Well. Clip that. That fail was so hilarious, I just had to clip it. Why am I firing my laser? Yeah, no, at least Bandit has a few cool skips you can do in Trial of the Stars. And then you can just fail. See what I mean about platforming on these being about the idea of platforming on what is basically a tightrope with these controls with a controller. What is basically a tightrope for video game controls. Having the platform on platforms that size being just sounding like a nightmare. Yeah, no, that part right there, that just doesn't seem fair. Wait for the spikes to recede, and now I have to figure out how to cheat through this. Or, I mean, how to legitimately do this. Oh, hi. Someone's actually here. Nope. I guess not. At least they're not in chat. I somehow got through that. Where's the checkpoint? I think it's right there. Wee. Well, it looks like the platforms are getting smaller. Oh boy. Hey, at least I managed to save myself from rolling all the way down and having to go back to the checkpoint. I still am not sure how I pulled that off. Pulled this part off. I've at least made it here. Can I attune skills here? No. Of course not. Why would I? I'm gonna try something that's probably extremely stupid. Yeah, that completely failed. Why did I think that would work? Not falling off this part at least. If I was about to eat my words there. You see? Patience. The slopes here can really mess you up. Come on. Cry. Guess there's no one at. Oh, there. Ow. That was extremely rude of that spike thing. I wonder if these star things are gonna be used as traps in dungeons. That would be annoying. Or could potentially be annoying. And I'm not sure how much sense it would make, since I think this might be what this trial is named for. And I fell again. Hooray. No! Car says, ow. Damn, I almost got comboed to death. That, could have ended poorly. So I am curious what would happen if I had. What would have happened if I had died there? If I would be able to return to the checkpoint, or if you have to do it all without leaving the area. Almost got comboed into a spiky death. That was actually rather amusing. You see, kids? Failure can be fun. Failure can be funny. Okay, that wasn't even fair. I just accidentally activated a skill that caused me to fall. That was rude of the game. Arg. That blue fire thing might be another checkpoint, and certainly doesn't seem like the end. Actually, looking at it, it looks like it's just another one of these damn star things. Congratulations, people, you get to watch my suffering. Gonna have nightmares about this place tonight. Smooth landing on the warp to the checkpoint, though. Take the small victories, I guess. I, I noticed that consistently every time I get myself here, I can get myself to there. Stab. I have plenty of healing items, so don't think I'm really in danger of actually dying unless I get comboed into the spikes and fail to escape. Alright, back up to here. There. Yeah, the checkpoint's there. And I've fallen again. Oh, so close, yet so far. I thought I could stand on that block. Woe is me, I guess. Don't pull out your shotgun, you silly cow. Silly fox. We. I don't know why I keep saying that. No, chicken. I chickened. It cost me that run. And I don't know how long this thing is. In fact, I didn't even know it had checkpoints until today. Not even sure it had checkpoints when it first... I even had checkpoints when it first came out, and I wouldn't have known. Because I couldn't even get this high. Barely was ever able to clear a first jump onto that rope. What does it Sorry, was just checking on a couple things. Curses. This is just really annoying. Why did the developers make this an achievement? And more importantly, why does my sorry ass feel the need to 100% the game? Well, hey, at least it's more content, better content than, fishing for 4 hours, or the, other option of having to mine blocks in Starbound for like, 5 4-hour streams in a row. Possibly more. Why there's an achievement for mining 10 million blocks in Starbound, I do not know. But I'm gonna have to get it because my brain just won't let me rest until I've 100%ed the game. Thanks a lot, brain. We. Alright, here we are again. Curses. Here we are again, immediately falls. That was close. Gosh, I wish I had a moderator in chat. It wasn't me. No. Oh, come on. God. First time that's happened. This is easy. It should be at least. This part. Apologies if I'm not exactly the most interactive right now. Ooh, I got off that platform just in time. Grown. Ah. Alright, that was funny the first time, but now it's just annoying. Don't think those usually do knockback. Thanks for the stars. From what I can tell, it's none of this is designed to kill you, it's just designed to knock you down. So I guess it makes sense that the laser turret just does knockback when it, as far as I know, it normally doesn't. I hate this game. Not really, I just hate this room. This freaking Trial of the Stars nonsense. Would much rather have a combat trial. Would much rather have to fight an enemy, because then at least, if I have a bunch of friends, they can actually help me instead of just having to go through the same motions as I do. Shut up, Steam. Ugh. Only I had a fucking flying exploit. People who had that when they did this, gosh, they were so lucky. Stars, hear this. Once I beat this once, I will never come back. Right up there's the checkpoint. Mostly just annoying having to go through the same stretch over and over again. Maybe it wasn't patched out and it's just that the people who tried to teach it to me couldn't get it to work. Because it's apparently like a frame perfect input. Thank you for putting me back on the previous platform. How kind. Finally here again. Oh, for the love of! Why? Why? It sounds whiny, but just fucking why? Ah! Too annoyed to want to continue, but I'm too stubborn to give up. Being stubborn can be both a blessing and a curse. Here again. Finally, new ground. Oh. Right as I get to new ground, I get thrown off. Why? Why must you be so cruel to me, game? Why? Just why? That really shouldn't let me through. What game? Fuck you too. Ow. Fuck you, man. Alright, now I'm actually really curious. Do the checkpoints stay through separate entrances, or do we have to actually... Oh. Hi. Sorry, I've been focusing. Where's the entrance? Do you own this game? Do you own this game? This is my first, not my actual first time doing Trial Stars, but may as well be because, of course the checkpoints don't stay. Why would they stay? I'm done with this bullshit. Yeah, they don't. And probably if you leave the area from rage quitting as well, they probably also don't stay. Because the universe hates me. I'm gonna go take out my rage on Slime Diva. You know what? No. These things. They need to die. 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 You. Die. You. Die. Yeah, but it's for an achievement. And the completionist in me won't let me rest until I have it. If I knew how to, I'd just let you do it. But unfortunately, I don't know how to let Twitch chat control my game. Also, thank you for the follow. I just noticed that you followed me. This mini golem needs to die because I'm angry. Wait, does it give you the achievement if you reach the top, or is it just for getting the cosmetic? Because if it's just for getting the cosmetic, I could literally just ask someone who's already done it to let me pick up the cosmetic for a little. And not have to deal with the BS that is 12 stars. Ah, of course. Do you have any idea why the developer made it so that there's an achievement for this, doing it? Wait, Prism lets you not take damage from those? Yeah. Wait, where is Eiffel Terrace again? Oh, it lets you ignore hit stun. Here's Terrace. Alright, I'm gonna go murder Slime Diva a bunch now. Not all that familiar. Is that one glitch that lets you fly still in the game? Do you know for sure? No, you don't know for sure, or no, it's not in the game. Die. 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 Die! Take that, you jerk! So it wasn't matched out. I guess the people who were trying to show me how to do it just couldn't do it because frame's perfect and all. Almost lost their experience. Nice. By the way, you are welcome to join in if you have the game. The lobby name is in the pinned chat and there is no password. Get your ass out of my face. It's a lot rude if you slime me that. Oh, you're drawing. Okay. You do that then. Ah. Well, fair enough. Though I will be holding a community night around the same time next week, so if you want to join in next week, feel free. So yeah. Anyways, I'm trying to see if I can get that glitch to work. So I can just get through that damn trial and not have to worry about it anymore. Wait, is it polearm or is it gun? Because the people who were trying to show me it were telling me to use gun. Well, I suppose I'll just try it. Yeah, I know I wouldn't, but I'm just so tired of this that I am resorting to cheating. So how exactly does it work? let's actually, let's just do this in intro of stars so I can so if I get it to activate I can actually use it without having to do it again. Alright, Jerkface trial. I'm ready to cheat you. Just need I believe it involves a ledge grab, yeah. So, how exactly does the glitch work? If you're, still here? Chaos? Is that how you say your name? Name? Yeah, but what's how I said your name? How it's pronounced? Is it Chaos? Fighters? How? Oh wait. Ah, God. Oh wait, that probably is what it probably requires strength mastery. Yeah, that would make sense. That would be why fighter players would be the ones choosing it. But since I don't want to switch out, I'm just gonna... And I have some spare skill points, I'm just gonna grab strength mastery on this character. What just happened? Oh. Well, yeah. Let's see if I can cheat this thing. Ow. Rude. Maybe, what's it? Ah, this freaking coast console out of my face. Maybe guitars will work too. Oh, this is a bit unwieldy. Oh, those videos that you're watching of people just cheesing this. How old are they? How old is the newest one? Rather. Hello? She's like what? Oh, completely sauced this thing. What does sauce mean then? Oh, who are way too good at the game. Just people being good. God forbid. Ow. Ow. Well, I'm gonna go back to murdering Diva. Because at least I can actually do that. Yeah, I've just decided that these things need to die. Get shotgunned and jerkface. Stone wimps. Get one shot, fool. I'll deal with that garbage eventually, though. My brain obligatorily requires me to. Or at least just figure out some way to get that achievement. Oh shoot, I hear a thunderstorm. Yeah, stream might end up getting cut out here. We'll try to end the VOD if it does, but no guarantees. Also, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post all my streams, the the recordings of the streams to my YouTube channel. And I also occasionally do other things. Like Terraria build showcases. I really need to be posting more normal videos that aren't just stream VODs. Die, 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 die. How dare you? How dare you exist? Find deeper. Ow. What do you mean I can't parry that? What do you flippin' mean? Anyways, I'm gonna go murder Zoner, the boss of Sanctum Catacombs 612 now, because, do I have anything better to do? No. No, I do not. And, doing so at least will be more interesting for those watching than just fishing. And I am absolutely eviscerating everything. Imagine if I could... have someone else using this character, use this character, or I have, well, use another computer to let a low-level character level up. I would just be able to frickin' carry them through the early game. Arg. Let me know. We. And also, I don't just stream Atlyss, I stream basically just generally games that have either a pixel art or polygonal 3D and or polygonal 3D art style. Which, this game low-key kind of has both. As you can see, those are pixels. Maybe just base polygonal 3D generally is just pixel art. But whatever. But yeah, I do prefer it here, and it's still polygonal, so whatever. Theoretically, if I was able to get up there, I wouldn't even have to fight for these guys. A sword that is obsolete for all of my current characters. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I got hit? How did I get hit? Okay, get those rocks out of my inventory. Alright, boss. There's only one of me. And you are running away like a coward. Of course you are. Ow. Get out of here. Yeah, my Friday streams generally will run from 5:30 Mountain Standard / Pacific Daylight Time to about to somewhere from either 7:30 to 9:30, the same in time zone. Okay, these guys actually kind of put up a fight. Kind of. They at least take multiple hits. Ow! That was a bit rude. And I do have a Discord server, it should be linked below. The stream. So feel free to check that out. It's not really in use right now because I'm focused on building a community in another server, but hey, it's there. Ow. It's almost like I have to try here. Almost. Arg. Yeah, I'm just big pricing stuff at this point. Not even the least bit challenging. Not even getting XP for this. Just doing this for the sake of... I'm not even getting paid for my stream because I'm not viable for monetization yet. I'm just doing this to frickin' pass the time, basically. Maybe somebody will join, maybe not. But, ow. How? The trap was doing more damage to me than the enemies. Oh. Of course I get hit right as I say that. Of course I do. Yeah, run and hide, you coward. Equipment inventory full. Nice one, man. And yeah, the one I have on is better for me. Well, no, not there. Yeah, I'm just fluffing around right now, to be honest. Not gonna, probably going to send you all on off on a raid soon. So, yeah. Oh yes, here is my complete and absolute mess of a storage. I should really clean it up, but I'm not going to right now. dump that back in here. And I mean, yeah. Consumables tab is at least somewhat sorted. And here I actually have somewhat, and I mean so is this tab, but really just grasping at strings there. Well, hold this, all this, and then I'll send you off on a raid. So, yeah. I guess see you next time. Alright, I'll be sending you on over to Snack Station. They are playing The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, so, yeah. Let me just